Get ready with me while I tell you how I had a criminal living under my house in the sewer. I swear this sounds like a joke, but you cannot make this shit up. Oh. So basically, on this specific day, I was actually dying, and I thought that I had to get my appendix out because I was literally like hunched over in pain, and I was like 12, and I'm just a gas. But my mom literally took me to the hospital because we literally thought I was dying, like dramatic ass bitch. And then we got to the hospital. Of course, I felt better as soon as we get there. So we look on the news, and they're like, breaking news. There is an armed robber in my old town. I'm not gonna say it. And I was like, hold the fuck on, like, do we need to stay where, like, like, what is going on? Like, I feel like we should stay here. My mom was like, no, it's fine, we should go home. We go home, he's literally popping out of the sewers. My sister's, like, getting off the train, because we used to take the train to school, and he's just popping out of the fucking sewers, like, shit on him and everything. Like, this man was living in the sewers. The funniest part of this is I was getting out of the car, like, we were parking the garage, and my garage, like, opened on its own, and I literally screamed. I ran down the driveway screaming that the robber was, like, in our house, and it turns out it was just, like, my dog, like, because, like, he was outside, like, the movement thing. But, like, you don't understand, like, I was on the go, I was on the move. I was, like, going inside, like, shutting all the windows, like, locking up my stuffed animals. Like, I was so serious about this. When they said he was armed, I'm pretty sure he had, like, a shovel. There was police, like, running up and down the streets. Like, this was a movie. On something sticky. Mr. Robber, literally, like, he was trying to escape to go to a different town to rob a different town. And I guess, like, he forgot a car or something because he just got on the train. And, like, I think he was wearing, like, a paper bag over his head, but he made it a little too obvious because they caught him. I obviously was, like, really happy that he got caught, but, like, I was a little, like, scared for the level of stupidity that he had. Anyway, yeah, so thank God I'm alive. I love you guys.
Get ready with me, guys, while I tell you about how I found out my best friend was talking to my brother. Me and this girl have been friends since junior year, like the starting of junior year, and we got close so fast. So one day, me and my boyfriend were low-key going through it, and I went downstairs because I blocked my boyfriend on everything, and I went downstairs to my brother's room to go call him on my brother's phone. And me and my boyfriend were in the middle of arguing, and my brother's phone kept going off. And so I'm telling you, me and my boyfriend were going at it for hours. Like, literally hours. So my brother was knocked out. It was like 3 a.m. at night. It was crazy. Before I say how I found out, I just want to let you guys know that this girl has been hiding so many things from me. Like, there was so many things I would find out. Her talking to all these, like, different guys after she just got out of a relationship with this one guy. And I was like, you're my best friend. Like, you're supposed to tell me everything. So, like, I asked her, I was like, is there a reason why you're not, like, telling me, like, that you're talking to these guys? Like, I'm not gonna get mad with you. Like, I just want to know why you're not telling me. And she was like, I don't know, I just feel like you're gonna get mad at me. And I was like, why would I get mad at you? Like, obviously I'm not gonna tell you what you're doing is good, but I'm not gonna get mad at you. So that goes by, she apologizes, and she tells me that she's sorry and that it's not gonna happen again. So I guess I let it slide. Back to my brother's phone being spammed. I'm like, who the keeps spamming him? So I wake up my brother and I'm like, hey, like, what's your phone password? And he's like low-key sleepy drunk, so he's like telling me what it is. And I open it, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I just had this sudden urge to go through my brother's phone, and me and my boyfriend are still going at it, by the way. The first thing I see on my brother's freaking camera roll is a FaceTime picture of my best friend's face. I wanted to keep investigating more and more. Guys, my actual reaction, I was literally like, looking at it, I was like, what the heck? Why does my brother have a picture of my best friend? And why is it a FaceTime picture? So after that, I found that. I go to his messages because that's where he was being spammed. I'm pretty sure you guys already know who it was that I found at the top of his messages. I'm sorry to have to do this, but go to part 2.
Hey guys, get ready with me while I'll tell you a story time. By the way, if you have any story times you would like me to say in my next Get Ready With Me, DM my Instagram or my TikTok. Okay, so I had this like really weird PE teacher, and he would always tell all the girls, I would love if you would wear Nike Pros to our PE sessions. Obviously, me and my friends didn't think much about it because it was in year 8. But he specifically said to like me and my friends, about it. So, yeah. He kept saying it like once a term. So my friend reported it to the school. So none of like the teachers did anything about it, and it just got forgotten about. At this point, we're in like year 10, I think. And he brings it up as well again. So me and my friends are like, what the hell is this guy doing? So in PE, one lesson, my friend had like a hole in her pants, in her leggings, sorry, and he was nurse and he spotted it out. So me and my friends got kind of creeped out, and we asked why he's like mentioning it. And we also said, why are you looking down there? And he went, are you calling me a nonce? We said yeah, and we ran off. The next day we found out he got us in trouble for saying that. By the way, this is the Rimmel London concealer. You can get it in Boots, because all my labs are asking. It's in the shade 40 Ivory. So anyways, he got us in trouble, and we were in this isolation the next day, me and my friends. Not all of us, because they can't do it all at the same time. So cool. In isolation, we got put with him. He specifically asked that he will look after us. And his role in school was to be a PE teacher and to also take out people from their lesson that got reported by their teachers a few times. So he made us walk around in school with him, collecting kids. So that was fine. Like, I would rather walk around school than be in lesson. But the next day, we had PE with him again. So cool, me and my friends are like, fresh start, we don't want to get in trouble with this annoying teacher again. So we just go to our lesson. And you know there's like rooms where they keep all the equipment for PE? He asked us to go in there and get some stuff, so we did. And we took a bit too long, so he came inside as well. And he literally said, only if you two were older. Me and my friend looked at each other and we're like convinced right now that he's a fucking pedophile. So once we get out that room, we keep talking about it and telling our friends in PE, like trying to whisper it. And then after that lesson, my friend reported it again. At this point, I don't know if it was my friend telling her parents and then her parents reporting, or it was actually her, but it was so bad. Okay, I'm gonna do my concealer again. So cool. This was like on a Friday, so the next Monday we have a PE again, and he's nowhere to be seen. This guy got kicked out after 3 years of us reporting it to school. Finally. And the worst thing about it was we went to like the head teacher and they said that they got reports as well from other years, younger and older. So yeah, I'm just grateful that he finally got kicked out. I haven't had time to finish my mascara, so I'm just going to use this telescopic lift and I'll be back. The new mascara, look at that brush. But yeah guys, I'm all done now, so if you have any story times you would like me to say in my next Get With Me, text my Instagram or my TikTok. And my Snap is in my bio in the link tree and also as my Instagram. Also I have a YouTube channel, so go subscribe to it. It's also in the link tree. Bye guys.
Story time about how I nearly got into a scrap with an influencer that everyone says I look like her, when in reality she looks like me, because it's me without no makeup. Like, no makeup at all. And you guys will probably guess who it is. But, yeah. But before I tell you guys the story time, let's call her Trying to Be Like Me. Yeah, Trying to Be Like Me girl. So I was with my friends, like my female friends that are also content creators at the shoot, and like I can't lie, like on that day I literally didn't eat any breakfast. I was so dizzy, like genuinely so dizzy, like it was actually ridiculous. So before all of us went to grab food, because of like, you know, like I was feeling really dizzy, like I couldn't be in that well-being while I'm at a shoot. We was planning to grab food, so before we left, the Trying to Be Like Me girl started giving me dirty looks, like right before I left. But at the time, I can't lie, I was just so dizzy, I brushed it off, because I can't lie, I'm gonna put myself first instead of like just a stupid look, do you know what I mean? So then after we grabbed food, obviously I told my friends like the situation and how I felt, and I was so much better after I grabbed some food. And they were like to her, just literally talk to her in private, because like come on now, like she can address it to you instead of being unprofessional when we're at a shoot. So we come back, I bring her to the side and I was like to her, if there's a problem, like I'm here for the shoot, so if you have anything else to say, you can say it right here and right now, like there's no problem. And then she started saying, then she turned around and she was like, oh, you're trying to be like me, you try to look and talk and act like me, da 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 da. She started raising her voice. When I tell you she was raising her voice, like everyone else was looking at her like, what the fuck? So then after that, I was like really agitated about that situation, but I was like, I had to be professional. Like, I'm at a shoot, like I'm not outside, like it would be like unacceptable for me to be like that. So I was like to her, like, you can just talk to me maturely and communicate with me, because that's clearly that's not the case. And I was just really like just agitated about that situation, because one, you're literally older than me and you're acting like this at a shoot. Like, come on now. And I really don't want to start anything as well. And even my friends were like, you know what, you should just like drop it now. Like, she doesn't want to talk to you maturely, just leave it as that. So I left it. And like in reality, like I wasn't even trying to use her for clout. Like, I wasn't trying to look like her. It's not my fault, like I look similar to you. And I've always wanted to do social media since this, like since the age of 12. Like, what the hell? I do Get Ready With Me, I do story times, I do relatable quotes. I've been doing relatable quotes since I was 12. Like, come on now. Literally, come on now. And the thing that really actually agitated me is like, you don't even want to talk about it. You're like literally a couple years older than me and you don't even want to talk about the situation. You just want to just go all rude. Like, come on now. Like, what the hell? Not only that, I thought I was literally bugging in the situation, because I was like, there's clearly, am I doing something wrong? Like, am I actually doing something wrong? Because I did not do nothing towards this girl. This is like the first time I ever met you. And it literally gets even worse, like, at the end, because after that, when I tell you, she even done more things at the end of the freaking shoot. It was literally so petty, but like for part 2.